Well, for more on this, we're now joined by my colleague Madhya Mujawar. She's joining us from the crash site in Ahmedabad. Madhya, two parts to this tragedy. One, of course, the ill-fated airline, the plane itself, the aircraft AI-1A1-171, but also the fact that it crashed into a medical college hostel. You're on the ground. You're speaking to all the people who saw this from close quarters up front. Tell us what you're picking up.
Well, this was supposed to be a normal sunny Thursday afternoon for the medical students who reside in this hostel, the hostel of the medical college, but it turned into a tragedy when the aircraft, Air India flight AI-171, crashed on their building, taking 125,000 liters of fuel. So you can only imagine what the explosion and the impact of the explosion could have been. We still have some sunlight, so I like to show you the buildings. The four buildings that you see behind me is where the doctors resided, the medical students resided. The fourth building, the last building, is where the maximum shock was felt, and that is the canteen where several students were having their lunch. Eyewitnesses tell us that the fire engulfed everything within 300 meters. So there was the building that you can see covered in smoke, the black smoke. There are trees that are burnt. There were vehicles, bikes that were torched. There were several people who were standing and walking below the building who also got trapped in the explosion. There were animals, birds, cats and dogs who also died in the explosion. Since morning, we have been seeing NDRF teams, ambulances, fire rescue teams going in and out to check if there is anything that they can find out, if they can pull out something, from the crash site. What we also understand is that the crash was felt the maximum on the fourth building, and that is where the maximum casualties can be felt. What is the official number that we know so far is 5, but we also know that there were several cylinders, gas cylinders, that exploded because of the explosion, because of the fire, and that could have led to more casualties. So the official number could also increase going ahead, and we could see more casualties from this building. So people who were not even on the plane became the victims of this tragedy.
More than 100 doctors reached to the civil hospital campus to take care and to support the government, all the officials, authorities, in concern with all the CM sir, our Bhupendra Patel sir, Health Minister, Health Secretary, all the authorities of the BJ Medical College. And we are in hand to hand and with the shoulder to shoulder, all the movements with the government authorities to save the remaining those patients who are coming from the hostels building. But unfortunately, we have lost our 4 medical students, 1 doctor's wife, and fortunately, we have saved more than 45 medical students in the hostel area.
Meanwhile,